Hey, how's it going everyone? It is Juricam. We're back with another chapter of Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, chapter 178, The Key to a New Power. And the cover page for this chapter has Kiria in a wedding dress on it, but she doesn't seem that pleased to be in it. Actually, I really like that her guild mark is very front and center as to why she's in this wedding dress and who potentially she's marrying. Who knows? Kind of a random cover because she obviously has nothing to do with this chapter, but kind of fun still. So we pick up the chapter with Ignia flying away from Natsu, which has Fortune wanting to go after him, with her wanting Natsu and Happy to go to Jermil to help out there, and potentially unlock a new power-up for Natsu, with Bestia that she apparently has a unique flame that can unlock a brand new power for Natsu, apparently. And that power would be to make a prison of flames that will burn everything up, which is where you get kind of a montage of a bunch of different fights that are happening. You get Ferris versus Bestia, and they're still having a little bit of a conversation, and also she teleported her to a very interesting environment with like trees upside down. But then you get a montage of many different fights with Urza versus Wed. We go back to the Arashio and Sace fights. And you get another panel with even more Arashio and Sace fights, which is where we go back to Lucy, which we haven't seen her in a little while, which she's going over a plan with Maricophobia as to potentially how they could destroy some of the other Lacrimas and, prevent the other dragon gods from rampaging around, which is where Maricophobia literally gifts Lucy a key. And this specific key is apparently the key to the water dragon god. Literally a key to himself, which I actually really like the panel with him saying it's a key to me, which then also has the dragon behind him. Very cool. Which even Lucy's like, what the heck? Like, you're giving me a key to a dragon? This is unheard of. And apparently he only has enough energy to fight temporarily, hence the key to just summon him when she absolutely needs him. And Lucy says, I'm a celestial spirit mage. You know I don't summon dragons, right? It does feel like a very slight retcon to just call Lucy a summoner instead of a celestial spirit mage. But, she does summon stuff, so I guess it makes sense. This also does beg the question that if Lucy is just a summoner now, what other things could she potentially summon in the future besides celestial spirits? It actually could power up Lucy quite a bit more to where she doesn't just have the Zodiac now. With Maricophobia cheering Lucy on, saying that she possesses that extraordinary gift and that he believes she can summon a dragon. And I love that even Aquarius joins in on this, like nudging Lucy like, oh, you've gotten so strong now, you can summon a dragon. Which is where we finally cut over to Gray with his fight against Furnace, which they have not shown this at all. He's doing some ice attacks against him, which don't seem to be doing anything whatsoever, and Gray seems horribly mismatched in this fight, to be honest, to where he's just like, I don't have Dragon Slayer powers, and my ice is doing nothing to him. What the heck am I gonna do? Which is where Vernus finally goes into his human form, which we had not seen previously, and obviously his dragon form's kind of got an Egyptian look to it, and his human form very much is Egyptian, and he's still not really wanting to be talkative with Gray. Gray is really the only one leading this conversation. But at the same time, when he had the Lacrima on his back, now since he's in the human form, the Lacrima just straight up disappeared, and Gray's like, crap, what the heck am I going to do about him now? But at the same time, this is where Vernus pulls up a tree and just straight up turns it into gold, and he's attacking Gray with that tree. And the final page for this chapter has Gray saying, I get it, alchemy's cool, but I'm a pro at making stuff myself, right? And with that, it is the end of this chapter, so my thoughts. I really hope that Gray can pull out a win in this fight and actually figure out some cool strategy as to how to take him down. I kind of hope that he doesn't lose this one, but Gray definitely needs a win here. He's been struggling lately. Well, Lucy definitely got a power up because she literally has a key to summon a dragon god now, which also, does that mean that she can have a dragon god star dress? Because that'd be pretty cool. And then potentially Natsu has a power up on the horizon with those new flames that can unlock new potential for him. And honestly, I almost feel like Gray needs some kind of a power up to win his fight too. Overall, I really like this chapter, and I like that we're getting some brand new power-ups for people and new abilities. That's always fun. So what are your guys' thoughts about this chapter? Leave it in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and this is Drago, signing out.